Welcome back. I was just at the house and my buddy called and said, hey, what you doing? Can you come help me out? And if you come help me out, can you bring your Lion Energy lithium battery? I'm guessing he's not as much looking for my actual excavator operating abilities as much as using the battery for something. So I'm kind of interested to see what he needs once I get over there. But you know, when a friend asks for help and you have the time, you go help him. So off to see what I can do to help him out. At the job site, so let's go see what Nate needs. I'm hoping that he needs me to run his little Mini X here, but I doubt that's what he needs. He probably just needs the battery. So what we're doing is he's gonna load up his dump trailer, and then he goes to the other side of the parking lot and dumps it. So it's a lot of quick dumps, not a lot of time to recharge. It looks like, if I open this up here, there's this handy little thing here. Let's check where his battery's at. I don't know if you can see this here. It looks like it charged back up to good, running to Harbor Freight and back. So we're gonna see how many dumps we can get, and then we'll hook up the lithium battery and see if it makes any difference. How many dumps have you got so far, Nate?
Today?
Yeah.
5 or 6.
5 or 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got 5 or 6.
And then it was dead when you ran to Harbor Freight. Now it's charged up to probably 3/4-ish.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get going and see what happens.
See how many we can get.
You want me to run this, right?
Sure, if you want to.
All right, here we go, load 1. Can't fill it any fuller or else it doesn't have enough power to lift it, but I'm gonna haul it over. It is crazy how much power these dump trailers drain off the battery each time you dump them. Here we go, load number 2. I really now know that he just called me over to use my battery because he told me, yeah, just sit up on the truck away from everything. I guess he doesn't feel like I'm that safe. This is number 3. Yep, that was 3. Yep. So there was number 3. It was a little bit, it seemed like it took a little bit more juice that time. Nate just checked the battery and it says it's at poor. So we're gonna go for one more dump and see if we can get it. That'll be 4, and then we might have to change over. This will probably be the last one before the battery dies. So while we're taking this long drive across the parking lot, how have you liked the Ram 5500?
For what it is, it's great. For working.
How many miles you got on it now?
Just over 11,000.
11,000. Nice.
It's not. You don't want to drive it all day, every day if you don't have to.
It's not a grocery getter? No.
No. 4 feet longer than a 4-door, 8-foot bed truck.
Yeah.
It takes up a lot of parking spots.
Yeah. But no problems with it or anything?
Knock on wood, not yet.
Knock on wood. Nice.
It's a Ram and it's a diesel, so
It should be all right.
well, it's a Ram and it's a diesel with all the emissions crap on it.
Oh, stop trying to jinx yourself. Nobody's ever had their truck sit in the shop for 2 months while paying payments on it.
Right? No, but it's been a good work truck. It can do what it needs to do.
Now we just need to get a really big trailer to do a real tow test with it, right?
Yep.
We haven't done a tow test with this yet because we haven't had a big enough trailer to put enough equipment to really even matter. So right. I don't think if we hook this onto Goldie, it would really matter.
No, the big flatbed's been nice though. I can put a lot of crap on the bed.
Oh yeah.
And still have a trailer.
I really wish you hadn't done rounded corners, because then we could put the side-by-side on the bed. If you didn't have all the other things.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
the work stuff?
The work stuff. I mean, how dare you make this a work truck? Let's see if it'll do it. Load number 4. Oh, you can hear it. Doesn't quite have the oomph. It made it. It wanted to stop, but I guess we'll go for 5. We didn't think it'd make number 4, but it did, so number 5 will probably kill it, but we'll see. It's lasting longer than we thought. As he loads it, we're trying to put as much to the center and back as possible to help it dump a little bit better. If you load up the front of this thing, it's not going to dump. So before you get on and say, why aren't you loading it to the top, blah, 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 well, that's not how these trailers work. All right, number 5. I wonder if this one's a little lighter. It seems to be going better. Oh, there.
If we get this one, we're not going to get another one.
Oh. Oh, did it? I think that's all she got.
That's it.
Now let's pull out from under it and see if it'll dump.
See if it'll at least slide out.
Now I'm really hoping that the Lithium actually works better, because I've been bragging to him saying, you need to switch over, go grab Eagle Line Energy, you know, use our code, you can save 15%, all that sort of stuff. So I hope this actually works, because if not, I'm gonna look like a real fool, which I'm used to it. You guys have seen the videos. Will it even drop?
I want to leave it up until it gets through now.
Oh.
Oh, it did.
It slid out?
We did get the dump.
We'll count it.
We won't get another. Let's go for 6.
No. Unless you like to shovel, we'll go for 6.
No, won't go down.
You won't go down? It's so dead it won't even drop.
Yeah.
Nothing. Huh. All right.
So we just
you got the like jumper box? Since it won't drop, we'll hook up jumper cables to this other battery and lower it down. It's crazy that it drained it so bad it won't even drop. Usually they'll drop. Now one of the crappy parts with lead acid is when you drain them all the way down, they never recharge 100%, so that just sucks. And with the Lithium, you can drain it down all the way 1,000+ times and it just stays, it'll always recharge to 100%. All right, here we go. Let's see if this will work. Another thing I like with the Lithium, not only is it light, but they don't lose their charge. So this has been sitting in the basement for 4+ months and still says 100%. All right, you ready?
Sure the positive is that side.
Yep. Hook this up and see if it actually works. Okay, we've ran into one little issue. The positive cable doesn't quite reach, so we're gonna have to hook jumper cables up to make the connection, but other than that it should work. All right, we're gonna test to make sure this is actually gonna work. I mean, it should. So I've got that on the positive. Yep. All right, so we'll just have to do that each time. No big deal. We can just throw them down in there or wherever. And...
right there, they won't come off.
The one thing is this will not be charging the battery at all because positive's not hooked up, so the truck's not putting any charge out. So even without a charge, we'll see how long it goes. What do you think Allison's response will be when you get home and say, I need to buy a lithium battery now?
Why? What's the matter with that solar thing I bought you? Why do you need a battery?
No.
Make do with what you've got.
Yeah. So this will be load number 1 for the Lion Energy lithium battery. All right, here we go with number 1. All right, load number 2 getting loaded up now. All right, there's number 2. Here we go, load number 3. So far, so good. Now we're going for load number 4. After 4 loads, just check it here, and we are still at 80%. So I think we're doing a little bit better.
Thank you.
Kara coming through for the win. Grabbed this little jumper cable type attachment, a lot thicker cord, so well, I guess thicker wire, gauge wire, yeah. And shorter, so should work a lot better. All right, so let's try this. A lot better than using the jumper cables, and I'm just sit and hold it. And it might get a little bit of a charge from the truck, but should be good. Let's check what the battery's at. Oh, we're at 80%. We've obviously beaten the other battery so far. I mean, it was only at 3/4, right? But yeah, we're still at 80%, so let's keep going. Maybe we can get this whole pile done before we call it a day. Here we go, number 6. Get this loaded up as soon as Nate finishes eating lunch.
I don't know why you always have to be judging me.
You know, one of those things we have to do. All right, here we go for number 7. Here we go, number 8. Just dropped load 8. Decided to leave Nate back in the excavator, digging up some stuff to hurry us along a little bit. And so I'm just gonna run loops around, dumping the trailer. Here we go with number 9. All right, here goes number 10. I told Nate that I'd be pretty happy if we could get 10, and we've got 10, and we're still going strong. So it'll be interesting to see how much farther we can go.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Just dumped load 13, and I have to go. So I'm gonna leave it to Nate. Right now we are charged at, let's see where we're at here, 80% still. So leaving it to him. I think he only has about another hour left. We'll see if he gets any more dumps, and then overall, pretty good though. What do you usually get? 5, 6?
5, yeah. 5,
So
6.
5 or 6, and we're at 13, and no end in sight. So
Yeah, that's
if you're interested in Lion Energy batteries, they're awesome. If you click on the link up above or the link below, or use our promo code JauntJunkies, you can save yourself 15%. We were just going through it and talking about how much money this saves him, because he would have had to stop and charge batteries instead of just keep dumping loads. So makes a huge difference. Even though I know that batteries are expensive, sometimes it's worth paying a little extra. As always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all those sort of things. Let us know what you think, and enjoy your weekend.